I think we've had enough wars, we had enough fighting and violence, and we need some hope. And this government cannot give us this hope. So therefore, we want to replace it as soon as possible by any democratic, non-violent means that we have. I think it still is the most realistic solution. The problem is that it has very little support, both on the Palestinian and on the Israeli side right now. I'm hopeful, but I'm worried that it might not. But it all completely depends on Trump, on President Trump, and not so much on any Israeli decision at this point.
For years, we've been trying to get rid of Netanyahu. He just every day makes things worse and worse. We want the war stopped. We want him to go back to court. We want elections to happen honestly and fairly. We suspect he won't allow that to happen. I think that Netanyahu is making war so that he can avoid going to court, so that he can possibly postpone or cancel the upcoming election. So he thinks that people will rally around him because we're at war. It's not true. We're not rallying around him. 70% of the Israelis want him gone.
I think this government brought us here after years and years of miscommunication, foreign policy failures, military failures. That is the problem. That's why we're here. The point right now is to get rid of this government, which has completely failed over the past, 3 and a bit years. And once we get rid of them, I think that the real way forward would be through, from my perspective at least, discussions here in Israel with the international community as well. The momentum is against the government. The momentum, has been building up over the past, let's say, month or so, month and a half, a little after the attack in Iran, the war with Iran started. I think the momentum has been shifting, and I can only hope it's going to continue this way. This is an election year, regardless. The only question is when the elections are going to happen. It's very hard to say. Early on in the war, there was overwhelming support for the war. I think that changed primarily because the government was unable to produce results, the results that the people were hoping to get. I've been against the war since the beginning. I thought it was and still think it was a completely unjust war. This is not the way you're supposed to act. I think this government keeps on involving us, Israelis, in continuous wars in the region.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.